Good evening, sir.
Good evening, children.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening,
Good evening, sir.
children. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Some have seen morning. Right. Right. Good evening. Here we meet again after 1 week. Right. Today, actually, I wish to do a little round of questions. Right. Last week I had a problem with my screen, but now it's okay. I can do some questions today. But the thing, some of the questions can be answered with the phones and tabs, right? But some questions, what are with the screen control, will need to have a laptop, right? So put a raise hand those who are using a laptop. So the ones who are using laptops will be able to control the screens easily, right? The laptops තියෙන අයට පුළුවන් screens පොඩ්ඩක් ඉක්මනට control කරගන්න. But the verbal questions can be answered by anyone, right? And maybe the phones and tabs can also access the screen. But this takes a while. Sometimes it will take some time. So we don't have that much of time. So we will, yes, all right. Let's see how many raise hands. We have like 30, 50 laptops, nearly 50 laptops we have, right? Nearly, yes. Okay, we have more than 160, but we have like 50 to 60 laptops. Right, put down your hands. Right, put down your hands. I'm just going to revise. I don't actually wish to take long for this. Right? So you can, yeah, even the purpose, the PCs can also, right? The computers, right? Computers will also do the job. Maybe the computers or laptops, because easily can control the screen with them. Right. But let's move on without, yes. Fine. Now, all right. This doesn't matter because these are not so serious questions, right? These are not the hardest questions that you can get. I'm just doing this to revise, right? So the plan, I just need to check whether you all remember this, right? So when I ask a question, that particular student only have to answer. Others are not going to answer unless if I ask you something, right? So let me share the screen first. I'm going to give you some questions. It's evening now, right? Okay.
Good evening,
I
sir.
take you all to another screen, right? Yes.
Good evening, sir.
That's the question, yes. Has the screen lowered? Can you see a screen with a chessboard?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now let's do like this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, hurry. Right.
Answer.
You could not only see. Okay, now. Don't worry because all right. Don't worry. Just for this.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Jessica.
My brother also came.
Fine. You can keep him, right?
Good evening, sir.
Oh, right. Good evening. So you all can stay together and join. Right, fine. Now let's go to the round of questions. Now, shall we give the list first question to Nemita, right? We are going to do this as a question. Nemita, what is your branch with her? Puliyapitiya, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's take some. Nemita, can you see the screen? I'm going to ask some questions from you, but others may not interrupt, right? Aniklamai disturb karanne ve, right? Now I will actually randomly take the ones who are who are getting the questions, right? So I see you from a different screen today. Usually I saw you from here, but I have put you to another screen. But wait a second, I will show you the setup here. I have set you in another screen, so right? You can see you all from the different screen. That's why I'm actually looking this right side, right? I'm just looking right side because otherwise I cannot see you all. And then when I answer, don't embrace. I'm looking at the screen. Okay, let's take Nemita. What's your grade, Nemita?
Grade 4.
Grade 4. Very good. Right. Let's start over the questions. It's like,
Yes.
so we put a name for this program, right? Later on, right? So you have questions. Now these questions have 3 answers, right? These questions, each of these questions have 3 answers. You have to select the correct one. Hari? You all watch Sirasa Lakshapati Valna neda? Sirasa Lakshapati Valna?
Yes, sir.
You know the pattern? In that one, you have 2 answers. Eke dinavane we have 4 answers, but here we have 3 answers, right? We have 3 answers. We'll put a name. We'll put a name for this program.
Yes, sir.
Sussex Chespati. Right? Make it up with Sussex Chespati ke hari mona hari nama. Okay, the first question goes to Nemita. The question is others cannot interrupt, right? Panela kiyanna be answers. Answers danna nan we'll take the ara teenone option ask the audience kiyala neda. We will ask the audience if needed, right? Naththam aniklamata kiyanna denna. Okay. Right. First question to Nemita. How many numbers are there on the left of the chessboard? Okay. How many numbers are there on the left of the chessboard? Select the correct answer. 8, 9, 16. Nemita.
8.
Let's
8.
Okay, let's click on 8. Let's click on 8. Okay. All right.
8.
I'm clicking. Only Nemita can answer. Come on, Aniket.
8.
Okay, I'm clicking on 8. Oh, good job. He says the answer is correct. Okay, next question for Nemita.
Yes, sir.
All right. When the Nemita is finished, I will take someone, right? Then this program goes like that, right? And now the second question for Nemita. How many letters are there below the chessboard? Nemita, how many letters below the chessboard? Me chessboard ke ata akuru kiyada? 7, 8 or what letters? 8. See, Nemita.
8.
I think others are answered. Oh, yes, very good. Well done. Right? Ekathari. So you win 10,000. 10,000 when you win the questions. Right. Okay, let's go to the next one. Hurry up. Right. Chessboard is actually okay. Let's see. Hurry, let's come to the lesson. The chessboard is made of these small squares, right? Chessboard is actually made of these small boxes. Well, the question is, how many such squares are there on the chessboard, Nemita? How many such squares on the chessboard? 32, 64, or 16?
64.
Wait, I think the audience is answering, right? They will answer all the questions. You can here you all can put your answers to chat, right? I have this chat here. I'll open it. 1 second. I'll open my chat. Yes, I'm actually getting lots of answers. Yes, if you are getting the correct answer without interrupting the other person, you can put it to the chat. Right. Okay. Now I have opened the chat. Okay. I can see some answers from the chat. So the Nemita's one, let's go for the 64 correct answer. Let's go to someone else now. Let's go to Abhinadi. Abhinadi, what's your branch? Right. Abhinadi.
What is the question, sir?
Well, I'm actually changing someone. I'm there. Abhinadi Dam Muller. Abhinadi, in which grade are you?
Sir, I can't hear you.
What is your grade, Abhinadi? What is your grade?
Grade 5.
Grade 5. You like to take a question? All right. Let's take. Okay. Now this is actually a setup. You remember the first rule? I'm asking from everyone, right? Do you remember the first rule of chess? How do you keep it?
Yes.
This is it, right? This is just yes. What is the color of the right coin? What must be the color of the right coin?
White.
It's white. Okay. Okay. Now let's give. Yes. What is this, everyone? This is a. Okay. This is a rank. Right? Everyone together. We know this is a rank. Right? Well, these are not Abhinadi's questions yet. Okay. And then okay. All right, now it's Abhinadi's question. Come on. Others stay quiet. I'm going to ask the question from Abhinadi. Abhinadi, how many ranks are there on the chessboard? How many ranks are there on the chessboard? 64, 16, or 8? Others can put to the chat. How many ranks? Abhinadi, what do you think? He's saying 8, right? Yes, the correct answer, we have 8 ranks. Okay, so let's give one more question to her. Right, everyone, Devmi, what is this right now?
5.
This is a 5. Let's give, right. After Abhinadi, okay, after Abhinadi we'll take someone. This is a 5, correct? This is a 5. The straight lines. Straight lines, yes. Yeah. Otherwise, I will have to. Okay, these are the files. Yeah, children. I can see some are talking. Right. Wait a second. Now I'm actually getting lots of answers. But I won't be able to give everyone at the same time. When someone is talking, right? Okay. Let's see, Abhinadi, your next question. Let her answer first. Come on. Abhinadi, how many files are there on the chessboard? 7, 6, or 8? 7, 6, or 8?
8.
8 again. Very good. Very good. All right. Now let's give to. Come on. This is a diagonal. Now let's give to Devmi. Devmi, I think it's Devmi. Put that chuti babekta din hadan. Devmi, how old are you? What's your grade? All right. Others are interrupting. Grade 1. Very good. Let's start off with Devmi. All right. Right. Mama hamotam denna balanna. Okay, let's. Yeah, some are actually requesting, but I will give you, I will take randomly, right? Then all right. Yes, Yara. Yes, Chennaya, I see your request now. I'll give give you one chance later. Devmi, what is this you see in the picture? What do you see? Others can help her. What is this? This is a this is a diagonal, right? Diagonal, right? You forgot? All right. Will the audience will help you? Don't worry. When the audience is on, they will help you. Okay, let's move to the next one. What are these?
Diagonal.
Right. Let's see. I'll give it to Desandu. Disanda Methyuru. All right. Mama denne then Disanda Methyuru. Next time I will take. Well, it's actually yes. I cannot. Sasenya, how old are you? Sasenya.
Sir, I am in grade 5.
Sasenya, right? 10 years, fine. All right. After this Disandu's question, I'll give to you, right? Disanda Methyuru. Okay, your question is.
Yes, sir.
See what do you see here? The longest diagonal. Children, remember the longest diagonal, right? This is one of the.
Yes,
these are the longest diagonals. The question from Damyuru, right? Just the UT. How many longest diagonals do you see here?
Yes, sir.
How many longest diagonals? That made diagonals together.
8.
Yes. I'm asking. No, I'm asking. No, I didn't ask the question.
8.
Hurry. If it moves like this, if it goes like this, won't be able to lay. Come on. Hurry. මෙහෙම ගියොත් එහෙම අපිට ඒ questions කරන්න වෙන්නේ නැහැ. හරිද? මම question එක දාන කලින් වෙන ළමයෙක්ට උත්තරේ කියන්න කරමු කලින් අනික් අය කියලා. Now I know that you all know these answers, but I want to check, right? What I'm actually doing, I'm checking whether everyone know this. දැන් මම මොකද්ද බලන්නේ? මම දන්නවා සමහර ළමයි මේව ටක් ගාලා දන්නවා. But එහෙම කරලා මදිනේ. we'll have to see whether everyone knows that. Now we got then apita hamurane podi nangiye grade 1. Maybe they don't remember them, right? It's about I know that we have like how many students are here today? We have 186 today. If you deduct myself, and we have 180. Right, we have 180 plus. 89 iter inno. Ethakota I don't believe that everyone knows this stuff. Right? Better I check with the random participants. Ma poddak random kattige make check karna. Ekai me karanne. So the question is, how many squares are there in the longest diagonals? So I was asking, what did I ask from you earlier? I was asking how many longest diagonals are there. So there are only 2 longest diagonals, right? One longest white diagonal ekak tiyena, longest black diagonal ekak tiyena. So there are only 2 longest diagonals. But the question of this site was, how many squares are there in a long diagonal? In the longest diagonals, how many squares? Only 8 squares, right? So don't interrupt. Mama ekekena ahannan. I will only unmute you when to answer, right? Mama then make unmute karanne mata one ekkena vitarai. So right. Can put down your raised hands. Come on. Put down all the raised hands. And like I said, this is not this is not going to be another lesson. So I want to do this in a discussion manner or as a kind of interacting. There's no point. It will be another lecture. So I'm telling something and you all are watching, right? When then in future we should do some practical exercises to put down all the raised hands. Lower your hands. All right. We'll give this question to Osandi. Put down your hand. We'll give it to Anuji and Osandi. We have one Akka and Nangi here. Maybe Akka and Nangi. Okay. Others cannot answer. Only yes. Mama Desandu was requesting Desandu. I'll give you another time, right? Because now when I put on the mics, like don't answer everyone, right? All right. So where's this? These two girls. Osandi and Anuji. Okay. So you can answer this. All right. Osandi and Anuji, what do you see in this screen? What do you say here in the screen? Is it a file or a rank?
File.
This is a file. Very good. This is a file. Let's move to the next question. Osandi and Anuji again. Yes. What do you see here? Rank or a diagonal? Is this a rank or a diagonal? The question is this a rank or a diagonal? I'm getting answers to the chat, right? I'm actually getting answers. Is this a file?
Diagonal.
This is a diagonal. Make a This is a diagonal. This is not a rank. If the ranks, they are horizontal lines, right? The ranks are horizontal lines. Yes. This is a diagonal. Correct. This one, Anuji, what is this? A file or a rank?
Rank.
This is a rank. Very good. Well done. Let's take now. Let's take someone else. This is going to be a tricky question. So I'll take Sasenya for this. Sasenya from Nigambo branch, I guess. Sasenya of grade. Okay, Sasenya. The question is, well, this is actually going to be the last question of this one part. So how many long diagonals are there on the chessboard? How many long diagonals are there on the chessboard? 2, 8 or 26?
Sir, the answer is 8.
How many long diagonals? I'm asking for the longest diagonals. How many longest diagonals, children?
2.
My drawing is very bad. Yes. Only? This is the white longest. Yes. Only 2. Right? Only 2. Right? Only 2. One is the longest like one and the other one. My line is very bad. My drawing is very bad, right? So anyway, we have only 2 longest diagonals. Okay, now let's take it back. So what is this 26 is about? Kaadhari Matakada, what is this 26 is about?
The
Now
total
something like
diagonals.
all together. Yes, all diagonals. All diagonals, right? If someone asks, yes.
Total diagonals.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, if someone asks, okay, if someone asks you how many diagonals are there all together, yes. If someone asks you how many diagonals are there all together, that is 26, right? All together, okkama diagonals 26. Longest ones only 2 longest diagonals. Okkama thiyena dekka, right? Hari. Let's move to the next question. This is rank. Okay. This is rank. This is rank 6. This is rank 6. What is this? Everyone?
First rank.
This is rank 1, the first rank, correct? All right. Okay. We'll give it to, okay. Tenuji. Tenuji. All right. Tenuji, are you with a laptop? Tenuji, do you have a laptop?
Yes. Sir, we have to write.
Let's see. Tenuji, I'm going to give you the screen
Sir, we
control.
have to write.
No need, no need. Tenuji, can you mark all the scores of the third rank? Can you mark all the scores of the third rank? Click on all the scores along the third rank.
8.
Click on, no, I'm asking you to click all the squares. Rank 3 के ओक्कम squares click करन. Rank 3 के ओक्कम squares click करन बालन.
Sir, we have to write.
You have to click. You can click on my screen. Only Dinuji can click.
Sir, we have to write.
No need. Right? We are going to make this WhatsApp group. Wait a second. I was giving control to Dinuji. Avishka, I'm getting lots of control requests.
26.
No. All right. All right. Well, I'll mark it for you. Maybe. Yes. No. I got. Okay. Let's give it to Netumli. Netumli. Okay. Netumli, can you click on all the squares on the third rank? Netumli, click on all the squares on the third rank. Let's see. Yes, she is clicking the third rank. Right? But it's not that easy, right? No, I think because of the internet problem, we won't be able to do that. I think it's not that easy, right? So the third rank, I'm actually going to mark the third rank here. What is the rank I have marked? This is rank 3.
Third rank.
What is this? This is 5. Find D.
D rank.
Wait a second.
G file.
Oh.
Sir, do we have to write or click on the screen?
Wait a second. Right. I have muted everyone for a while. Right. I'm product mute kara because otherwise it was just a lot of noises, right? There metan sadde video, So I will actually go through this and revise, right? I will go through this and revise. But some are not answering, but actually then it will be an interruption to some students. Samarata make a karaniyo tamaru. That is it. Ayala akala product pedian keyword. Dannati item make a amaru with or a So I don't want to make this boring to anyone, right? This is file G, so I will revise it for you, right? So later on, I will try to give some questions, right? Yes, everyone likes to answer the questions. That's the problem. That is the problem, actually. Everyone are trying to answer the questions. So that is actually the thing, right? All right. For now, I have paused you, muted everyone. So this is an activity which was saying click on all the squares on A file. So I will do it for you for this time. Right. I was marking all the squares on A file. See, and let's see whether it's correct. Ready. Then it's done. And this is how you find the name to the boxes, right? This is how you find the name to the squares. So you have to look at the name of the file, which is D, and the rank is D5. The name is D5 then, right? This name of this box is D5. I will write the name. And if you cannot hear me properly, you will have to put a message, right? Believe that you all can see me. You all can hear me clearly. Mama ඇහෙන්නේ නැත්තම් විතරක් කියන්න. I put off the camera so maybe the signals will get a little bit better. Right. This is D5. Well, this is D5, right? And after this, this is G3, file is G. Rank is 3, so this is G3. Take a different color. Well, next one. So it says us to click on the H6 square. So if a question like this, you have to find what is okay. You have to check for the file. Check for the file. It's H. Check for the rank. 6. Okay, let's click on it. I'm going to click on that. So clicked. Let's see whether it is correct. Correct, right? I'll remove this mark and let's see. Right, this is done. It's correct, right? This is correct. So this is how you all are going to do the questions, but අපි තව ටික දවසකින් questions ටිකක් කරමු, right? So it's not that easy for us to do the questions. So let's move to the pieces right now. Let's move to the pieces and their values, right? Let's move to the pieces and their values. And the thing was, everyone wants to answer the questions. Answers. All right. I believe that up to here, you all remember how to put the names to the squares, what are the files, what are the ranks, what are the diagonals. So everything you all know. All right. I'm going to show you some pieces. You all have seen the chess pieces, but chess pieces penna. These are very easy to recognize. But anyway, let's have a look. Yeah, I get actually lots of messages saying they like to answer the questions. That's true, but I'm saying I won't be able to give the chance to everyone. Right. I got a PDF. Okay. And whenever yes, whenever you are putting the answers, don't put it as you put, as everyone can see that, because it interrupts the screens. Sorry. All right. What do you see right now? I think you all can see this king. Well, I load it to okay. Right. Honey. Now no one is getting the screen control right now, right? No one is getting the screen control right now. You can put the message to the chat. Yes. Chat eකට දාන්න පුළුවන්, but don't put it to everyone. Put it only to me, right? Find my name. My name is there on the chat, right? I'm Tejan, right? So you can put your answers only to me. If you put it to everyone, our Anikamanki screens blocked now, right? So this is what you see. This is the king, right? This is the king and the value, right? Here, how do you actually make a you will ignore this part. Right. This is the king. I get you can see the king right now. Very good. King is known as the most valuable piece in chess, right? This is king. Don't think about my handwriting. King. This is king. How do you recognize the king? With this part. What do you have? What do you have at the top of the king? What do you have on the top of the king? You have a yes crown. Yes, a cross. Very good. Yes, it's actually top of the crown. There is a kind of a cross shape, right? This cross shape is there on the top of his crown. Yes, king is wearing a crown. On the top of the crown, there is a cross. And king is actually the tallest piece, right? King is the tallest chess piece. See, it is the tallest one, right? This is the tallest chess piece. And if you take a standard height of the king, if you take the standard height of the king, it's like 3.5 inches. Or chessboard එක ලොක් king කෙනෙක් ගත්තොත් යා අඟල් 3.5ක් විතර උසයි. Correct. So the king is the tallest and it is the most valuable piece, right? It is the most valuable piece. But I'm getting some messages. Yes. Here. මිස් මේක පොඩ්ඩක් නදීෂානි මිස්ට තමයි කතා කරන්න ඕනේ. එයාට මම හිතන්නේ ගියසදී අපි කිව්වා නේද මේ පණිවිඩේ. එයා මං හිතන්නේ තාම රෙස්පොන්ස් එකක් දෙන්න මමත් පොඩ්ඩක් ආයිත් මතක් කරන්නම් මිස්. අපි ගියසදී යා මීටින් එකේ හිටියා. හරි. මේ ඉන්නේ කිං හරිද? දෙන්න කිං ඉන්නවා. එයාට මොකද වෙන්නේ? ක්‍රොස් ෂේප් එකක් තියෙනවා නේද? උඩ තියෙනවා. කුරුස ලකුණක් හොඳට මතක තියාගන්න ඕනේ මේ වැඩි. නේද? කුරුස ලකුණක් තියෙනවා උඩ. right? මේකෙන් තමයි අපි කිං හොයාගන්නේ. එතකොට මෙයා තමයි උසම ඉත්තා. And it is the most valuable one. ඔන්න වටිනාකම වැඩි මේක වෙනවා. හරිද? අපි කියනවා මෙයාගේ වටිනාකම අසීමිතයි කියලා, right? The king's value is actually unmeasurable, right? After the king, we have someone like remove these parts. Just after the king, we have. So it says queen is the one who wears a crown, right? Queen also wears a crown. Let's see. Yes, this is the queen, right? This is the queen right now. So what's missing here? Well, here, but there's no cross on the top, right? For the queen, you don't have any cross on the top. Some are actually still requesting for the screen control. Don't put your request to control the screen right now, right? Damama control screen control දාන්න කාටවත් චුට්ට මේක බලන්න. හරි. Well, on the top of the queen, you can't see any cross. There's no cross. Cross shape එකක් මෙතන cross එකක් නැහැ. හැබැයි it's also a very tall piece, right? Queen is also a very tall piece. මෙයාත් ගොඩාක් tall piece එකක් නේද? මෙයාත් ගොඩාක් tall piece එකක්. මෙයා king ට විතරයි. It's only shorter than the king, right? It is only shorter than the king, right? After the queen and king, these are the other pieces are very easy, right? Let's say the next one. Let's talk about the values later, right? Right. I'm just going to give you the shapes. This is what? Can someone tell me the name of this? Yes, I got many here. Oh, this is not a bishop. This is a rook. This is a rook. Some say it's a castle. Samhara I met a castle කියලා කියනවා. It seems like a fortress. නේද? මෙයා නිකන් බලකොටුවක් වගේ නේද? මෙයා බලකොටුවක් වගේ you all can see when you can climb up here, right? You can go up here, right? I'm drawing some children over the rock. So they are looking around. My drawing is very bad, right? So you can go up to the rook, right? It seems like a tower, right? It seems like a tower. So sometimes we say it's the castle, rook, tower. But the chess word is, remember the chess word we say rook. This is rook now. And then we have, after the rook, this is it. After the rook, you have bishop, right? You have bishop after the rook. Right, yes, you all know how to recognize the bishop. I will just show you how to recognize it. The bishops are wearing a kind of a different kind of a, it's a kind of a different headwear, right? It's a mitre. I don't know when if you have Catholic students, they know what is the mitre. Bishops are there's a kind of different headwear. And bishops, it seems like bishop is frowning. Bishop has a kind of an open shape like a mouth, and it's frowning. Bishop is frowning. It seems like it's frowning at you. Bishop seems like it's frowning. So bishop is actually has a shape of a this different headwear, right? Bishop. Then it has a open shape. Remember, it's a kind of thing like mouth. It's very angry this time. The bishop is very angry. These pieces are very easy. Now let's go to the last one. The easiest to recognize, I think, it's the next one. Yes. How can you recognize this? This has a shape of a, with the shape of a horse, right? This one has a shape of a horse. Knight seems like a horse, right? But this is not horse, right? This is not horse. This is knight. It has a shape of the horse. Oh, sorry, my handwriting is again very bad, right? This is knight. This is a knight, right? This is knight. Very good. Finally, the smallest one, right? Finally, the smallest piece of all. We'll talk about these values and symbols later, right? We'll talk about the values and symbols later. Finally, the smallest one is pawn, right? These are the soldiers. We may say pawns. Kind of the pawn is having this round-shaped head. Sometimes a part like this. Sometimes a kind of a little part like a helmet, right? The pawns are the soldiers. In soldiers, they have a kind of part like a helmet. But in chessboards, you have some pawns with helmets or without helmets. They have small round-shaped head. Pawns are the smallest one. Let's see in the next week how many pieces we get, what are the values and their movements, right? So we know what are the pieces right now. Wait a second. Okay. Well, let me unmute you first. All right. What are the pieces we have? So one with the top, one with the cross on the top. What is that? One with the cross on the top. King, right? The tall one. Yes. Yes. What is the? Okay. Let's come in an order. Come in the. Come on. We'll have to mute again. Oh. Whenever I put on the mic, right? When if I put the mics on, you all cannot scream, right? You all cannot scream, right? I will ask the questions, you all have to answer me gently, right? Yes. Someone was saying the bishop is having a kind of top like a lotus flower bud, right? Or they have a malpoto right? And I'm trying to unmute you, but it's not that easy, right? Unmute. So what are the paces? The one with the cross on the top is the king. With the tallest one without a cross, is the queen. The one which look like a castle or the fortress, you can say it's rook, right? One was having a kind of different headwear, right? And had a frowny mouth, or a orogan in kataktin, and like a flower bud, a bishop, who looks like a horse, it's knight, right? Has a shape of a horse, it's knight. Finally, the smallest one with a round shaped head is pawn, right? We know the pieces right now. So we were trying to do a round of questions. Next week, we will learn the movements, right? Then movements. I know some of you are here already know the movements, right? But anyway, like I said, there can be some young, students of small grades. I got actually a request from Kiara. We will try to have a session for the grade 1s and 2 separately, right? I will suggest it to the sport department again. The mama maybe again whether we put a session for the grade 1s and 2 different, right? I can see some students are very small, right? I'll try to do that, right? Okay, for this week we'll stop then. Next week we'll be learning the movements, right? Okay, see you then. Have a nice week. Okay, bye.